Thanks, Mike. Mike Tice, thanks for sitting through all that with us, huh?
Good stuff.
Yeah. So you got an interesting background. You spent a lot of years in the NFL.
Yes. I've been very blessed.
Give people that overview of what you did. You played, you coached.
Well, I played in the National Football League for 14 years, most of it with Seattle, and then I coached for 21 years. I recently retired from coaching and moved up to Seattle.
Heard you got fired.
Yeah, well, you don't win enough games. That's what happens.
Is that what they do?
Yeah, I was with the Raiders, and you don't win enough games, you end up moving to Seattle.
Moving on to Seattle.
Yeah.
And then you have a really unique. So you're living in Seattle now. You and your family.
Yes.
I know your wife or your daughter just got married.
Yes. My daughter Adrian.
But you have this connection to the Valley, to Carson Valley.
I do. The owner of Carson Valley and Mike Pegram is a dear friend of mine. We've actually met in Seattle in the early '90s, and we've been friends over 25 years. And I've been coming to the Carson Valley since he opened up Bodine's.
Yeah. And you started with just bringing a bunch of friends together for a golf tournament.
Yeah, it started with 44 friends of mine from Minnesota, guys I went to high school with, some cops and some firemen, and some guys from Seattle, and it's a couples deal. So we have a lot of women that come, and it's this weekend. We have our event this weekend.
But it went from just being a regular golf tournament with buddies to raising quite a bit of money for the Boys and Girls Club. And I know there's one that exists, but you're talking about creating another one.
Yes, we picked a charity, Mike and I, and we picked the Boys and Girls Club, and we picked the Boys and Girls Club from the Carson Valley, not Carson City. And when I did research on it over the first couple of years, I realized there was no Boys and Girls Club in Carson Valley, that they were renting space at the local middle school in Gardnerville. Yeah. And then our mission became, from 44 guys and raising $12,000, our mission became turning it into a 3-day weekend and raising money to build a building.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So then tonight is the beginning of it, right? Aren't you doing drink beer for the kids? You can't go wrong with that.
You can't do it. Yeah, this is our first ever brew fest, and so at TJ's Corral at Carson Valley Inn, starting tonight we have 5 bands. It starts at 4 o'clock, goes to 10 o'clock. We have a whole bunch of vendors going to pour beer and wine, and for $25 you come out, you get your little tumbler, you get your wooden nickels, and that's what we're using for cash. Yeah. And you do your tasting, you have a little food, have a little fun, and
I like it because you could justify to the wife at 2 o'clock, but baby, I'm drinking beer for the kids. It's for the kids.
For the kids, right? Yeah. Everything's for the kids, and that's really easy when you're going out and asking people to donate, either their time as volunteers or to donate product. You say it's for the kids, and it is for the kids.
Right, I know, it's a classic. And then, is there still spots available in the golf tournament, or that's?
Yes.
There is.
Yeah, we still have a room for a couple foursomes. Everything that for the weekend, you could pull up the website. I saw they were showing it, Mike Tice for the Kids. It has a list of events you could sign up online. You could buy raffle tickets online. We have some wonderful raffle items over the weekend. We have a live auction and barbecue on Sunday night. You could buy barbecue tickets. And so this website has really, really helped us. It's helped us move forward, and we think it's going to be our best event ever.
Do you have any kind of timing on when you'd like to get the place built, get the Boys and Girls Club
Well, we're
built?
thinking we're still a couple years out. We have to raise, we have a capital fund. We take some of the funds that we raise, and Mr. Pegram graciously matches it.
Damn.
And we allocate some of that for the building, and we allocate some of the money for operating expenses. And we think we're about 2 years out.
And that website is where someone could go that wanted to then get in the golf tournament.
To get in the golf tournament, you can sign up for the golf tournament. You can buy your Brewfest tickets online. You can walk up tonight and buy your Brewfest tickets. You can buy your barbecue tickets online. So yeah, it's a great thing that Nick Brancato from the Boys and Girls Club has designed, and he's done a wonderful job. And without him, we wouldn't be where we're at right now.
Well, thanks for bringing it all back from Seattle down to our little Carson Valley.
Well, thanks for giving me the time.
Yeah, it's great.
Appreciate it.
Well, good luck playing, and good luck drinking enough beer for those kids today. Okay.
Yeah, I'm more of a wino.
Mike Tice raising money for the Boys and Girls Club of Carson Valley. We'll be back with your 7-day forecast. Stay with.